How do I start an email list from scratch in 2026? And why would I want to do that? So I can create side income using AI that's automated, thus creating passive income. Let's go over to ChatGPT and see what it's telling us to do. All right, I'm going to plop this prompt in here. And just so you know, the prompt and all of the results that we get, there's a link in the description. So as this cruises down, I'm going to share with you what I share with the companies around the world that I consult with, and that is the importance of having an automated email income list to nurture relationships, build trust, offer solutions that have the chance to be monetizable that we can do as we're creating this automated list in a passive income kind of a way. And I'm going to share exactly how to do that here. And let's just see what ChatGPT has to say. So to start an email list from scratch in 2026, don't start with I need subscribers. Start with who do I want to help? What first result can I help them with? And what should they naturally want next? It's all about helping people. It's all about giving. It's all about proving that we can help them by actually helping them first, and then giving them the opportunity to take the first step with us. And again, that is giving. So let's see what it has to say here. So as we cruise down here, it's saying pick one clear audience. And here's where the big takeaway is. What we want to do is first understand why we want to connect with these people. It's to give them a solution to a challenge that they've got. That is really a big part of the magnet that gets them on our list. So now let's look at this from the macro. What is it that we're passionate about, that we have purpose for in our life, that we might want to build an email income business around? And we can use AI to help create this. And because it's automated, once we get it all set up, that then becomes potentially passive income that we're having AI help us create the foundation for, which is the first step that we're taking right here and what this channel is all about. And of course, I've got my free 3-day email income challenge that you can consider joining as well. The point is, when I'm consulting with businesses around the world, and I've done this with hundreds of businesses, we first tap into the email automation side of it. Why? Because business is about relationships, and relationships starts and is founded on, especially in business, serving, helping, providing a solution that people are looking for, and they're willing to pay a price to get that solution. So first and foremost, we can search our heart for the purpose that we're feeling, that we want to give more within that niche, something that will bring joy to us. Then we want to combine that with what are hot niches that are out there right now that have a lot of demand and have people paying to find solutions for themselves within that niche. So once we combine what we're passionate about, understanding that we don't want to just throw it out there and nobody's interested. What we want to do is first get in front of the demand that's actually paying for solutions, and then get in front of that with the solution to be able to pull them into our email business. So how do we do that? We do that by giving. And I'm going to guess that ChatGPT is going to talk about that in just a sec. So let's take a look. So as we cruise down a little bit here, and it's talking about create one free offer, a simple one. So in this case, it's mentioning different ones that I've got. I've got the free 3-day email income challenge that helps people understand how to generate income with email. And we tap into AI to do that, to start creating passive income in an automated way. And I've got different things that I offer. And of course, ChatGPT knows me, so it's mentioning some of these things. So when it comes to what we are giving people, it can be simply something that they can download. Have you ever gone to a website since the beginning of the internet and there's been a place that says, hey, would you like to receive our free thing? Simply give us your email address and we'll send it to you. Yeah, we've all done that as consumers. Simple. That's referred to as a lead magnet. And in order to create something like that, we first need to know who we're serving and who their biggest, or what their biggest challenge is, so we can pull them in with that. Let me share one other thing with you here. One of the things that I share with people is the fact that when we put ourselves in the shoes of who it is we're trying to help, and we understand what their challenges are, we have a better chance to connect with them and then pull them into our email list, understanding that they've got a certain challenge, problem, pain point that they are going over and over in their head to try and find a solution for. Guess what? We all do that. It's a human thing. But when we start to look at what we're offering to them from their perspective, and we're saying, hey, are you this person dealing with this? They're like, are you talking to me? Because yeah. Are you experiencing this challenge? Yeah. We've got the solution. Come over here and we're going to give it to you. Okay, great. And then they trade their email address for something that we're providing. So that could be a PDF document, could be a checklist, could be a report, could be all kinds of different things that AI will build for you, ChatGPT or Claude. So you never have to think, well, what am I going to give them? I can't create something like that. I hear this from businesses all over the world wondering, what do I give? It's simple, and AI can help with that. We go over that in my 3-day challenge. If you're interested, the link's below, the email income challenge. But the point is, first, we want to understand who we're going to help. Then we want to understand what it is that is their challenge so we can have the first step of helping them be what we're giving them. So we can prove we can help them by actually helping them first. Yeah, that's how we start a friendship, right? And we'd have to let them know, hey, all you have to do is come over here and then put in your email address and we will send you the free thing. That's known as a lead magnet. And then we follow up with nurture email. So let's see what ChatGPT is telling us to do next. So as we cruise down here, build a simple opt-in page. That would be the page where people go in order to get the free thing. So they put in their email address and things like that. Inside my free 3-day email income challenge, I share with you the software that I use. I give you the templates to be able to set all this up. And also, because I have a relationship with that software company, their team will put it together for you. So important. So we have a page, no problem. We've all been to a page like that where we go and we put in our email address. And then we're going to start to create that email sequence to them, that short welcome sequence. So here is what I do. Once somebody opts in to get something, they go to another page. It's known as a thank you page. What do they see? They see me. I share a video. You don't have to share a video, but I want them to know I'm not AI. I use AI as a tool for sure, but I'm not AI. I'm in their corner. I'm a real human that is here to help them. Now, you do not have to have a video. You can have other copy on that page that lets them know they're in a safe place. You're here to support and help and give. In fact, they're going to be receiving an email with the link to download the free thing that they just opted in for. So we're going to let them know that too. So they understand, yeah, these people are trustworthy. They're not necessarily thinking it, from that perspective, but we're proving that we are. We're earning the opportunity to be able to share more with them. And in the follow-up emails, we're going to nurture that relationship. Some of the people that have been on my email list have been on for 20 years. So, it's one of those things when we just treat people right and we think about things from their perspective, that's all they care about is the outcome that they ultimately want. And we're here to help them get there. It can change everything. And we're just being a good person. We're building trust. We're creating that friendship, that relationship so that we then can share more emails with them, build up more of the outcome within the email that they want, that emotion, and then a link that can help them get there that's monetizable. We can do that with affiliate marketing. We can do it with our own products. We can do it with services that are out there, all kinds of different ways. I'll share more on that in different videos in this channel. And of course, inside of my email challenge. But the point is, we're just being good to somebody in a niche that we care about so we can help them on their journey get to a better place. If that resonates with you, please hit the like button so other people can find this video. And while you're at it, please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of my other email income type of videos that are going to help, because this is meant to stack. As you learn these different skills, that's in your head forever. And I'm hoping that that can then potentially create the passive income in an automated way with an email list of people that you're serving. You are helping people, you're earning the opportunity for that relationship, and then you're earning the opportunity with the trust that you built to be able to share solutions with them that are then monetizable to you. That can change everything. So if that sounds good to you, there's a link in the description to this prompt, the solutions that we got from ChatGPT. Also a link to my free 3-day email income challenge. And that will start this process so I can share so much more with you. And I hope that you take me up on that, because I've been in relationship marketing. I started my first list in 1985. Before the internet was even around. Started then with email marketing in 1999, and it's been a blessing to be able to create relationships purely based on understanding what people's challenges are and then giving them solutions to those challenges in a monetizable way. Side income that we're utilizing AI to help us facilitate, closing the gap so much faster for what we need to know to do it, and then how to do it, and then how to automate it. If that sounds good to you, I will share more with you in the next video.